We're always talking about new technology, automation, future technology, ways of sort of optimizing technologies that we already have. And ProtoNet got in touch with us and asked us to do a sort of preview review of a new product they're currently raising money for through an Indiegogo campaign called the ProtoNet Zoe. This is so cool, Lewis. This is a sort of home automation learning management tool. It has intelligent voice recognition. They're in the middle of what has already been an incredibly successful Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign. The Zoe has a basic vocabulary of 1,500 voice commands. And with each software update that it, of course, automatically downloads through your Wi-Fi, the vocabulary grows and the ability to understand more complex sentences also grows. And then it also has built in like an if this then that learning capability. So you can explain to Zoe, sounds like you're talking about, a woman, but we're talking about technology here. If you explain to Zoe, turn on this light when I come home, Zoe learns that. And Zoe can also look at the usage of your various devices within the home. It can propose useful rules to automatically follow in the future as far as lights and heat, etc. The Zoe receiver has this intelligent LED backlight, which responds to whether it has understood your commands. It responds to the mood lighting that maybe what it has learned you want at certain times of day. And then one of the coolest things is that unlike a ton of these devices, this one is open for software developers. It is open source. Software developers can work with it directly. And in addition, the installation doesn't require any IT knowledge or training at all. And when we talk about this type of technology, Lewis, one of the biggest concerns we hear from our audience is privacy, right? Which is, hey, listen, you don't want your smartphone knowing too much about you because then people have your data and you're really tied up in that smartphone and you're at risk. I mean, we've talked about that in news stories, Lewis, for a very, very long time, that as technology advances, there's concern over privacy and data storage.
Yeah, as the technology changes and as your information is all over the place, as we move towards a cashless economy, security is always an issue.
So along those lines, the ProtoNet Zoe smart home technology does not store the data in any centralized cloud system, and it also doesn't charge any monthly user fee. A lot of the other products, especially here in the US, do. And you have these remote data centers where the data is stored. Zoe processes and stores data totally independently. The user has total control. And ProtoNet is now running an Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign. They've already hit 100%. They're closing in on 200%. It's amazing. And you can actually use the link in the video description to pre-purchase one Zoe, or you can get one Zoe and one drop as well, where you can use an additional device. Is the future here, Lewis? I mean, I feel like this is, we have smart thermostats standalone. We have technologies sometimes from cable providers to remotely control lights or locks. But this sort of all-encompassing technology that coordinates all these different elements seems to be the path forward.
It does, and this is it's an exciting piece of technology. Just imagine what you can do with this as it learns. Learning really is the most important thing here.
Check out the ProtoNet Zoe. Use the link in the video description. Check it out.